name's Kira. I have Kira's Crochet and this is my first YouTube video. So I am super excited to start, and I thought a great way to start my first video would be to stack my new yarn shelves. So my office currently has yarn everywhere because I had to take it off my old shelves and just make space. So it has all over my computer, all over my partner's computer, all over the shelves, but that's fine because we're going to stack it up. I thought today we could do a get to know me while I stack my yarn shelves. So let's see how we go. First up in our get to know me, I have two beautiful cats. I have my Naya, who is my black cat and is currently wandering around the background. She'll probably be the one I feel that'll show up most in my videos, you know? Naya tends to always be very close by, where Winter just does her own thing. So if you ever see a little black cat wandering around, that'll be Naya. I am a chef. I just turned 24. I've been a chef since I was about 16, 17, and so it is all I know. I'm a senior chef in a very big tavern, which I love, but crochet is definitely my passion. So I got diagnosed with ASD about a year ago. So that's autism, level 1. Oh, here we go. Oh. Here we have the Naya. She doesn't like being picked up, but she will say hello everyone. I don't know where I was at. Anyway, so yarn, well not yarn, crochet is definitely my passion, something I absolutely love. I've been crocheting for about over a year now, and so we have, up here we have a lot of my bigger plushies that I have made, and then a lot of my smaller little fiddly ones. For anyone that follows me on Instagram, they'll see my Instagram, they'll see I just released my own pattern. Woohoo! So at the time of me recording this video, I released my pattern 2 days ago. Who knows when I will post this on YouTube. But so my pattern I made is this little guy, little jellyfish. I definitely am planning to do a video tutorial on how to make him. The original idea for the jellyfish is because I was making axolotls when I first started. It was one of the things that I quite enjoyed. And I had an axolotl sitting in front of me while I was crocheting. And Naya came up and stole it and ran off, and it has been hers since. So I thought I would make something that I could have for them to play with. That was a bit of a bouncy thing. And that's where I came with that. It was inspired by a jellyfish pattern that I then changed to be how I like. It didn't have the curls, it was a smaller, so I made it to be bigger so that I could fit some catnip in it, so then they would play with the catnip. Lo and behold, my two don't want to play with catnip. I have to admit, my other cat is Winter. She's a little fluffy ragdoll. I'm so sorry if we're all over the place with this. We're gonna do it. It is what it is. So Naya is what inspired me to make the jellyfish, but is also great keychain for markets. Great, just you can do it in any yarn. You can do it in the chenille yarn, you can do it in acrylic. So that was the inspiration behind my pattern. So I definitely do plan on doing a tutorial for it. It should be out after this one, but we'll see where we go. So yeah, so if you want to check out my Instagram at Kira's Crochet, or Kira's.crochet, sorry. Check it out, you'll see all of what I make, and then my pattern is for free. It is pinned right up the top, so you'll be able to find it right there. So, with all my yapping and all my talking, let's get started on the yarn wall. I'm probably gonna fast forward it, speed it, whatever, because there's a lot of yarn, and it is everywhere. So I'm gonna be all around the room, and let's hope that this works out, because we're gonna trial and error. I did go to ask in my thing, but then I realized I had music playing and it wouldn't work. But what brand of yarn does everyone use? Because, so, I forgot to mention earlier, I'm from Australia. Australia doesn't have a wide range of yarn. Recently, I've started ordering a really good chenille yarn from Zaddy Crafts. But most of this, 99% of this would be hobby. A mix between toucan, baby snuggle, and honey bunny. So, can't see the bottom, but that's where we're at. So majority of that would be a mix of that. Otherwise, I do have some Premier yarn, but I do find it's really expensive to get in Australia. Like, one, you're having to get it shipped, and shipping cost is expensive. Thankfully, Hobby does have free shipping, but the cost when you convert it, it's a lot. So I only tend to buy it on sale. So tell me, leave in the comments, what yarn do you use? Especially from other Australians. I definitely will be using more of the Zaddy Craft one. That was my first order of it, and I have a plan to make some cows from that one. I'm planning to make the Crochet by Jenna Highland cow, blueberry cow, strawberry cow. So that's what I have them ordered for. Majority of these, just because I can. I did have intentions to make more sunflowers, hence why there's a lot of that orange. And then I just didn't get to it. I ordered like 8 balls of this. I had 8 balls of this between Premier and Hobby. And I never made the sunflowers, but they're there for when I'm ready to. When I've organized it, I've pretty much split my blues and my greens, my pinks, my purples, and then I've got reds and bright pinks, my oranges. We got a bit of a mix of everything. I've tried to color coordinate it. I'm probably not gonna lie, I will go back through off camera and reorganize it, because while it's there, we also have my whites, my 2 peacock, my honey bunny candy, and a couple of other ones that I got from Spotlight. So Spotlight's pretty much our craft store in Australia. The range of blanket yarn, there's about 4 colors. 4 colors. Not just 4 brands. There is a blanket yarn, and you can get 4 colors. That doesn't help me. That clearly doesn't help me. I like to have a range of colors. I like to have a lot of pinks. I will say pink is my color. I say as I'm wearing grey and black in majority of my videos, because a lot of the time I'm going to be recording between shifts, after shifts, so I may still be in my chef uniform sometimes. But pink is 100% my color, so I will have majority of pink. Let me know what more you want to know about me. I don't know how long this video is going to end up being. We're going to figure it out. I'm going to try editing. I don't know how that's going to go. Probably will ask my boyfriend to do it, so hey Daniel, when you're editing this later. But yeah, so I recorded the first half of the video mid-December, about the 18th. I'm now back. We're mid-January, start of January. I have my yarn wall a bit more set up. I have my plushies sitting there with them. I still have a few up in the boxes, but I'm slowly getting there. It's been hectic with Christmas and just everything. My partner and I traveled to family, so we're busy. I now have a ring light, so I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to set up that. So it's been a little bit hectic. So this video has taken a lot longer than I intended before I got it out. But I thought I would come back and add a couple of things that I found I missed, so bear with me here. Yeah. So when I recorded the first half, I went to like my Instagram followers and was like, what should I add to my video? Any questions people have asked me? I asked a couple of friends, like, hey, what do you think I should add? So let's go back and add a couple of that. One of the ones I get asked is my paintings. So that is another one of my big hobbies that I absolutely love. They just paint by numbers. I'm not that good. I do paint by numbers all the time. The unit is filled with them. I've got a fair few. My partner just deals with them being everywhere, but that's okay. So yes, one of my other passions is that. Food, massively. I love food. I love being a chef. I love what I get to create and make. Being a chef is just so. How I got into crochet. My family is super, super crafty. My nan, any craft you tell, she will give it a go. She is a massive painter. She taught me how to knit when I was super, super young. I have like a patchwork blanket quilt that her and I made when I was like 8. So one of my biggest like inspirations with my art is 100% my nan. She has taught me how to do most of like a lot of things when I was younger, and then during school I kind of didn't as much, and since I've graduated and grown up more, I've definitely come back to crochet as like my most favorite thing. And I absolutely love it. I did teach myself with YouTube videos, but I know that like whenever I'm having anything, I can ask her. When I first started, I remember she gave me like bags of yarn because she couldn't knit anymore because of her arthritis. So I just got these bags of yarn and I'm like, this is amazing. I've now moved on to like plush yarn. I find it works a lot better, more for me. Because I'm autistic, I like the sensory of the plush yarn. I feel like that works a lot better for me. I enjoy it a lot more. I find it a lot more calming, relaxing. Like it works a lot better for me sensory wise. If I'm having anxiety, if I'm having any kind of sensory issues, I find the plush yarn works really, really great to like just help me chill out and like just relax and de-stress after like a massive day of work or just anything in general. So yeah. I also wanted to show you a couple things I made since my first video. So I have my little mini blueberry cow, and then I have my 2 Highland cows. So these, I made my first one, and I got asked by one of my managers to make the second one, and they're both going to her. These will go to her probably within the next couple of days. I have a pattern test of this little body that I did over Christmas. I ended up making 4 different flowers for family members. I made a massive unicorn for my little cousin. They were my main Christmas presents that I made for family and friends. I loved the unicorn. The unicorn was amazing. Both the unicorn and the Highland cows and blueberry cows are patterns from Crochet by Jenna. The second one, this one, was also used making Zaddy Crafts yarn for the main brown, and it is the best color for it. I know earlier in my video I've mentioned yarn in Australia. Over Christmas a new one did come out in Spotlight, which it's been great so far. It doesn't have the color variety, but I'm currently making a sloth with it, another Crochet by Jenna pattern, and I'm kind of making a sloth and it's turning out okay. So I'm definitely holding potential for that, but I definitely think Zaddy Crafts will be my new favorite yarn, definitely. But I'm just excited to see what more colors he comes out with and what more colors Spotlight comes out with as well for their one. So hopefully I won't having to order online or from overseas as much, because that's been the biggest like struggle I guess with crocheting in Australia, is it's so hard to get plush yarn, let alone a variety of colors. Because at the moment, like, I have my massive yarn wall which is filled with colors, and I definitely don't want to be ordering from overseas just because shipping is expensive, it's rough, and it ends up costing a lot more as well. Alright, so I do think that is where we're going to end this video. Thank you to everyone who has stuck around and listened to me for this long and listened to me ramble. I'm still figuring out where I'm going to go with this channel, what we're going to do. I would love to do some like daily vlog videos, some like crochet with me videos, so we'll see. where we go here. But I appreciate everyone who is along for the ride with me. Thank you so much. Once again, check out my Instagram, kiras.crochet, or also on Facebook. I'm very going to be working on making a shop soon, so we're working on it. So we'll see how that goes. We might do a video with that as well. But we will see what happens. Thank you very much. Welcome to Kira's Crochet, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, all of the above. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Thank you.